Welcome back to another episode of Forbes Tech Magazine. You're here with your host, Lewis. Hope everything's going well. Today is Monday, Christmas Eve, December 24th. For those of you who don't know. Sorry about that, I had to get that in. About a quart low. Needed some agua. Before we get into this today, we want to go ahead and get into our disclaimer. Disclaimer goes a little something like this. Any and all information given to you by Forbes Tech Magazine should be considered for educational and entertainment purposes only. Nothing that we share with you should be considered investment advice. If you're in need of investment advice, our suggestion would be to seek out the assistance of a licensed, competent advisor. Now we got that out of the way. Let's get into what you came here for. Look at trades. All right, so the first thing we're going to look at is not this, because this is not it. But this is the Euro CAD, but that's not what we came here for, and that's not what we want to be looking at. Let's look at our Great Britain pound pairs. And let's look at. First, we're going to look at some that we're not. Well, yeah, might as well look at the ones that we're in. Might as well look at some of the ones we're not in, but let's look at the ones we're in. So this is the Great Britain pound, $1 zillion. What in the heck do I got on the screen here? Put that out. I don't know. Let's get rid of some of this stuff. I'm not sure what I got going on here. These are some tools I put up from the other day. Okay. So let's look at what we got here. Right now at the moment, this is where we came in at, which was on Friday. Price pushed up pretty good, pulled back, as to be expected. Price pushed back up again before the close that day, and pulled back again, as to be expected. And price is now pulled back and expecting it to make another push back up. So if you look at it, this is a low, this is the high, this is the low, high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. And so Lord willing should push back up again higher than this right here and make another higher high. Unless let's know that we're still in the trade and trade is still pushing up, but we'll see how this 3 a.m. candlestick turns out. We start crossing below this low here, and then if we get below this low here, watch out because it could mean reversal. Don't think that's going to be the case, but we'll see. You never know. Price could go back to bounce off of one of these lower fib lines here. And if that's the case, if it goes past the red, goes into the blue or the green, then we need to look at lowering our target for this particular pair. But once again, we'll see it bounce off of the, what's that, 0.38 fib line, which is pretty aggressive. So I was expecting it to hit its price target pretty soon. How far are we from this price target? Still a ways away, but because it's such an aggressive bounce, I had expectations that it would hit pretty soon. One thing that did happen, though, we have 4 positions open. One of the 4 actually did hit. So let's look at that information real quick. So this all happened last week. So in the course of last week, we had 2 trades that didn't work out, right? We had the Great Britain pound Japanese yen. We lost 46 pips on that, which equated to like $409. And the Great Britain pound $1 zillion, the dollar, we lost 55 pips on that. That equated to $383.51. Now, with these 2 losses right here, if I'm not mistaken, I have to go back and just double check, but I think that at least one of them was because our stop loss was incredibly tight. We put a stop loss at the C. I think it's what both of these were here. Put a stop loss at the C instead of putting the stop loss at the A, and price came back and triggered that stop loss. This was I was kind of playing around where should I place the stop loss at. And then since then, we started putting our stop losses at the A and then bringing them up to the C once price proceeds to go past the B. But once again, Those are kind of like lessons learned. On the ones that we were able to make money on, Great Britain pound, Canadian dollar. This is the one that hit on Friday, I think it was. Was this one hit on Friday? Right here saying that it closed out on Friday. No, it was this one. It was this one. Anyway, so yeah, Great Britain pound, Canadian dollar. We got 202 pips on that one, so for a total of $1,498. So as you can see, one trade pretty much canceled out both these losses, and then we had a profit going from there. Then on Friday, the Great Britain pound, Aussie dollar, that one hit for what was that? 106 and a half pips for $749.36. So that brought our week total last week up to $1,455.70, which is not bad. Considering that the stock market had the worst week in 10 years. A lot of people lost a lot of money on the stock market last week, but we was able to generate 1,400, which is pretty cool. And not to mention the trades that we got on the books right now. That's right at about 1,047. So this really like it took a pretty good downturn within the last couple of minutes here. Not sure, it might be some selling going on just because of the holiday and whatnot, but it looks like doesn't like the markets are too happy today to be trading the Great Britain pound for whatever reason, because definitely getting some pushback on this currency pair. Definitely getting some selling. Looks like some pretty aggressive selling, which is never good. Yeah, so here we were up. I mean, it did go down below this trend line, as you can see here. Then it pushed back up and it was bounced off, and now it looks like it's crashing through the trend line and the resistance line here. So I don't know. I'm going to check this out, see how this goes for the rest of the. Let me see, click thing here. I'm going to see how this goes for the rest of the hour. If anything, I would be expecting it to bounce up from here, right, and push really strong going up, which it did essentially. But now, as you can see, it's kind of going back down through. So this might be some legit selling here. I don't know. We've got to kind of see how this plays out. Might even just kind of look at getting out some of these pairs. I don't know. But anyway, so let's see what's the next one. Yeah, once again, this one we're just looking at. It's pretty aggressive selling. Once again, pretty aggressive. Well, let's see what happens here. It could just be a little bit of an anomaly, coming in off of the weekend, going into the holiday week. It just could be saying that, hey, you know what? We're going to reposition ourselves, we're going to do a flight to safety, and we're just going to kind of reposition ourselves going forward. Or it could be a legitimate, hey, you know what? Some news came out, and this thing's about to turn the opposite direction. So we will see here. I'm not going to panic just yet. Let it play out. See where we're at. We're already up another $210. So I don't know. Looks like maybe we might be gaining a little bit of traction. People might be coming back into this. I don't know. But we'll see how it plays out over the next few. This one right here, we're really close to hitting our take profit. So if we gotta get this one going, that'd be good. Man, we were just right there at it too, wasn't we? Yeah, it was less than 40 just a minute ago. Right there at it. Now we're at 74 from it. So, I mean, this right here looks like it's definitely a possibility. If it gets its act together and actually starts turning back around, we could definitely essentially hit this right here within the next 24, right? Which that'd be good going over into the holiday. The other two might take a little while to pan out. We're still a ways away from this one. Yeah, we got a long ways away for this one. So almost 300 pips. So that's gonna take a while. And this one here. Still a ways away. I think it's less than 100 pips. So let's see. Yeah, less than 100 pips, 65 away. So this one right here, and actually the other one, the Great Britain pound, Canadian dollar, kind of similar boat as far as percentages away or pips away from hitting this target. I will tell you this right here. I mean, if this thing pushes back up, it's like what it's doing right now, which is pretty good. They're showing me that buyers are very receptive to this one. So that may just been a fat finger or something on the buttons, and because with this kind of pushback or buy-in, that's really good. Very bearish. I mean, very bullish. And maybe we can get this thing turned back around here before the end of the day. And that'd be good too. If we can get 2 out of this before the end of the day, that'd be freaking fantastic. And that way we can roll into the rest of the week just with that one Great Britain pound and Zillion dollar pair. And let that one kind of play out on its own. I'd be okay with that. That'd actually be a pretty good scenario. Oh yeah, it's coming back around. It's good. It's real good. Yeah, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. So it's done, went back, penetrated trend line. So it pivot down, it went down below it. Now it went back and penetrated above it, which is really good. So this right here definitely may be a low for us, right? And if that's the case, then we can look at pushing up from here. Hopefully going into, yeah, look at that, all that green. That is freaking awesome, my friend. Freaking awesome, freaking awesome, freaking awesome. Pushing back in. Okay. That's what I'm talking about, baby. The markets are rallying. It is coming back as we speak. So we already got $600 just from the time that we started talking. Because remember, it was like, I think like 102, 105 or something like that. So it's thinking it's coming back. That's good. We'll let that percolate. Let it marinate. Let it marinate a little bit. So that looks good. That's what you want to see. That's what you want to see right there. Overall, 220 pips. That's good. That's good. That's good. Keep that pushing. That's great. All right. So let's look at some of the other ones and see what they have to offer, if anything, trade-wise. Pound Aussie dollar. This is, of course, what we made our money at Friday. Not looking to get back into this just yet, but you can see the A, B, C, and D connection. All right, price went up, it hit it, and then price came back down. It's trying to retrace it a little bit, but we made our money back here, which is good. And we're out. So now what we're looking at is the new ABC connection. And just got to make sure there's going to be a new ABC connection and that this thing is not getting ready to U-turn. It's going daily. And it looks good so far, so we'll see. But right now at the moment, if we look at this from the ABC, like this is A, this is B, right? That could be C. Don't know quite yet. Let it form out. Maybe another 24, 72, another 48, 72, whatever hours, and come back and look at it. maybe after the holidays, and see if it's something that we would want to be interested in getting into, buying a position into. But right now, at the moment, no. Then there's some better trades out there, and so that's what we're gonna look for. What are the better trades? Like, what are the better trades right now? What's out there right now that we could trade right now, make some really good money, right? And not have to be in it for an extended period of time. Holding time, we're looking for maybe like 2 to 3 days max. Really only want to be in it for a couple hours before we're out of it. To be honest with you, I don't really want to be in it too long. And the reason why I don't want to be in it too long is just because you got a lot of, it's not a lot of liquidity, and even over in the forex market. I mean, it's holiday, man. People want to spend time with their family. I get it. It's not a time to really be out here trading. Only, us greedy folks right here. Let's see here. Blue, blue. Blue, blue. Alright, so according to this should be my target here, 39, which is 140 pips away. Excuse me. I don't know if it's something I would do just yet. Don't know if it's something I would do just yet. I'll tell you the reason why. I'll tell you the reason why. Two things. One, you see it's bouncing off this lower trend line here. Boom, boom. I don't know. It's looking, it could be something. Could definitely be something. Yeah, I mean, definitely could be something. I mean, here's the support line here. So if anything, I'd give it to about here. Before it crash. But also, so, all right, so once again, all right, before you buy into this, Price needs to cross below the sell line, right? And it needs to close below here. So looking at this candlestick today, if it closes below this here, then that could be a sell entry going into this particular pair, and then look to take profit, somewhere around here. So I don't know, we'll see. It's not something I'd be over anxious to do, just because I never had really good luck with the Japanese yen pairs. But hey, it'd be interesting, nonetheless. Let's really get good traction here. Let's get out of here. Let's see. There's one. We're already in this one. It's a good pullback. Oh, this is really good. So it's recovered. This one did a really good job. It's recovering from the losses that it had here. See that? Wow. Recovered all that. That is freaking awesome. So definitely today or tomorrow we can definitely hit this one. Hopefully we close out this one here within the next 24. Let me check that US dollar one just in case too. See what that looks like. Wow, that really came back really good. Really like that one. I really love that one. Wow, really strong, really strong. It really needs to go ahead and break through some of these barriers here, get above the B. And go ahead and push up, man. Stop playing. And next one, Great Britain pound, New Zealand dollar. Same thing, great recovery. Really good recovery. And now it needs to just go ahead and push on up. This right here has a long way to go, so. But still, that was a great recovery right there on that end, so can't complain. Happy about that. Tell you. Let's see here, Tron. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. Go down. Alright. Let's see what we got here. Bam. That sucks. Alright, so I'm just looking at how aggressive this trend line here was. So that trajectory there is pretty aggressive. Of course, the price fell out of it. So what it may do now is make a new trend line that's a little bit less aggressive and still make its way up. That's a pretty aggressive one. That was a pretty aggressive move up. I just wanted to check it. But the overall trend or the outer trend is still intact, which is basically it's an upward trajectory. So we're good. We should be good on this one. Like I said, we got a ways to go to get to where we need to be at, but it is a almost 300 pips, or under 300 pips. But hey, this is something probably within 2 or 3 days definitely could we could hit. So, but we do have the Christmas coming up tomorrow, so of course don't really expect to hit it tomorrow, but maybe what, Wednesday, Thursday? No, not Wednesday. Yeah, maybe Wednesday, Thursday, somewhere around that should probably hit. Yeah, day after or something like that. Yep. Possibility. All right. Well, listen, guys. I'm not gonna stay here all night. This is pretty much it. I mean, these are the trades that we're in. Like I said, As you can see, you see the money is being made off the trades right now. We're up 1743, which is good, you know. Good start for the week to be up. Okay, 1800. Good start for the week to be up 1800, which is good. Put that along with the other 1400 that was made last week. You know, what is that, like 32 something? That, you know, so far for, you know, last week and this week. Well, it's really for the trades that were made last week. 3200. Just haven't locked it in just as of yet. That's pretty good. Just kind of like looking at everything right now. I don't really see any setups that we can get into at the moment. I see some things that's setting up. It's kind of coming into position, but it still needs some additional confirmation before we lock it into. So we're going to kind of sit back and wait on some items. And then once we get the confirmation on it, once we get in there and it says, okay, this is what it should be doing. This is the confirmation that this direction is going into, then we'll go back in and we'll lock it up. But right now, I think we're good for right now so far, what we got. Trades are making us money. That's what we want to see. I think we're going to sit back, we'll collect this check, and just enjoy the holidays. All right, so anyway, guys, I'll see you back in another 24. And if something happens and I don't see you, all right, enjoy your holiday, and hope you guys make some money. Take care.